we always talk about the Abbey being a place where we come to train, not a place where we come to get what we want. So our purpose is to train our mind. So little Karuna had an especially difficult morning today. When the others went outside to the garden, she was pawing at the window, meow, 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 meow. I want to go outside and be with everybody else. I don't want to be stuck in this house alone. So she was, well, even though she wasn't alone, but she didn't want to be stuck in the house. She wanted to be outdoors. So this is so exactly like us. You know, how we get. We want something, or we want to go somewhere, or, you know, whatever it is, and we stand at the window, meow, and claw, and, you know, have our own little fit because we're not getting what we want. Yeah? And so I tried to calm her down. Of course, you know, who knows if she listens to me or anybody else. But you can see that right now, she's okay, you know, and that what was her big crisis this morning, she's not even thinking about now. Yeah? And so it's that way with us too, you know. Sometimes we can't get what we want. We want to go somewhere, we want to do something, we want people to recognize us as this, we want them to give us that, we want whatever it is. And we have our own little, and sometimes our own little fit, sometimes it's an external fit also, you know, but as time goes on, then we forget about it and we come back into something else that's happening, and, you know, a few hours later we don't even remember it. Yeah? So it's the same thing with us. Now, the advantage we have over Karuna is that we can remember this experience so that the next time it happens that, you know, we're miserable because we can't get what we want, we can say, oh, this happened to me before, the situation is impermanent, circumstances will change, my mind doesn't need to make a big deal about this because quite naturally, just due to impermanence, it's not going to be a big deal soon. Yeah? And so remembering that in different situations gives us a lot of freedom, you know, because then we don't get so stuck in the situation of having to get our way or getting what we want or telling the other person off or whatever. Because there's some space in the situation because we see that it's impermanent, that it's transient, it's not solid, concrete, yeah, forever enduring. Okay. Now the thing is that though we have the intelligence to remember this, that Karuna doesn't have, we are like her and that we forget. And so each new time something happens we don't like, there we are again, meowing and clawing at the window, which is a useless task, you know, because that window is not going to give way to your paws, you know. So we have to, you know, remember the Dharma that we learn when the situation is there. If we just learn the Dharma, yeah, and have a lot of information in our heads, that's nice, but it doesn't really help us. It's only when we remember it, you know, in the situation. So that's why whenever our mind is upset, yeah, we should, instead of going into, you know, our usual MO of whatever kind of upset we get into, to stop, you know, and remember the Dharma. And first of all, remember, my mind is not perceiving reality at this moment. I'm grasping onto impermanence. I'm seeing something that is dukkha in nature as pleasurable. Yeah, I'm seeing myself as some kind of concrete person. All of this is not what actually exists. Yeah, And so in that way, you know, identify our affliction and then begin to correct the situation. And in that way, we find we can be much happier in our day-to-day life.